In the Notice of Democracy in America, a brief introduction to Volume 2, Alexis de Tocqueville cautions readers not to assume that American equality is the cause of every feature of society and politics in the United States. Chapter 1, on the philosophic method of the Americans, the American intellectual movement seems to have adopted Descartes' precepts, with each American relying only on the individual effort of his reason. In Chapter 2, on the principal source of beliefs among democratic peoples, Tocqueville emphasizes the inevitability within societies of dogmatic beliefs, opinions that people accept on trust, without discussion or challenge. In Chapter 3, Why the Americans Show More Aptitude and Taste for General Ideas Than Their English Fathers, Tocqueville compares and contrasts the English and the Americans with respect to their taste for general ideas. Chapter 4, Why the Americans Have Never Been as Passionate as the French for General Ideas in Political Matters, compares Americans and the French with reference to use of general ideas in politics. Chapter 5, How in the United States Religion Knows How to Make Use of Democratic Instincts, American Christians Keep Religion Separate from Public Affairs. In Chapter 6, on the progress of Catholicism in the United States, Tocqueville points out that Americans seem temperamentally attached to the great unity of Catholicism. In Chapter 7, What Makes the Mind of Democratic Peoples Lean Toward Pantheism, Tocqueville correlates the growth of equality and democracy with the tendency to concentrate obsessively on a single creation or creator, thus obscuring or even obliterating human individuality. In Chapter 8, How Equality Suggests to Americans the Idea of the Indefinite Perfectibility of Man, Tocqueville points out that the idea of human perfectibility is extremely ancient. Aristocracies may be said to contract the limits of human perfectibility, and democracies to swell or expand them. In Chapter 9, How the Example of the Americans Does Not Prove That a Democratic People Can Have No Aptitude and Taste for the Sciences, Literature, and the Arts, Tocqueville notes that America's unique commercial habits and access to European culture are relevant factors in Americans' decision to cultivate the arts in their own way. And in Chapter 10, Why the Americans Apply Themselves to the Practice of the Sciences Rather Than the Theory, inequality of conditions predisposes people to search for abstract truths, whereas equality discourages meditation and increases eagerness for present material enjoyments and the useful application of science.